Hello, I'm Marcus Boyce and welcome to another episode of Lord Splodge Shorts. This week we're going to take a look at the Mac App Store that was released last week. If you haven't heard about the Mac App Store, it's essentially a version of the iOS, that's iPad and iPhone store for your Mac desktop or laptop. If you aren't running the latest version of Snow Leopard, that's 10.6.6, you'll need to do an update first. To do that, go to the Apple menu, software update, this will run, it'll ask you to update to 10.6.6. When that's done, you'll have the App Store. Now the App Store appears as an icon on your dock here. Isn't running. Simply left click, drag it off up here, and it disappears. You can get to it from the Apple menu, like so. Should you want to put it back, simply a case of going into Finder, into Applications, and dragging it back onto the dock, like so. Right, let's take a look. When you launch the Mac App Store, you're presented with a page giving you the featured, so you get advertisements at the top for featured Apple applications and third-party applications like Pixelmator. We can see here iLife 11, Sketchbook, and there's the new and noteworthy, what's hot, and finally we've got staff favourites at the bottom. You can also see down the side you got the quick links, you got all categories, you got the top paid, top 3, and the top grossing. As well as featured, there are 4 other options across the top. You got top charts, so you can see top paid, top 3, top grossing, just like on the other page, but you can also see the top ones in each category. So in games we've got top paid, top 3, and top grossing. Again, if we go for business, you can see top paid, top 3, and so on. And you've got categories. This allows you to drill down into individual sections, so if you look at productivity, again you've got suggested productivity apps at the top and the appropriate charts at the side, and all productivity apps. You click see all and this will show all of them. As you can see, there's quite a few. Then we have purchases. Here it will show you any purchased application you've already got. As you can see, I've already purchased 3 and it shows me they're installed. Now I'll show you in a minute that if you've purchased it and it's not there, you can re-download it, for example, if this was a different Mac. Finally, the Updates tab, which checks for updates, and all my apps are up to date. Let's look at installing an app. So I'm going to go to top 3 and I'm going to install Sketchbook Express. Now I could do that by just clicking here, but first I'm going to go into it by clicking on its name. Here we get some details of it and some screenshots, and the reviews at the bottom. So we can see here it's had 45 5-star ratings, and you can get reviews for either the current version or all versions if a new version has been released. To install, it's simply a case of clicking here and entering my iTunes ID and password. As you can see, while it's installing, it shows you a progress bar on the dock. Right, it's installed, and one of the things it does that I don't like, and judging by what people on the internet are saying they don't like, it puts a shortcut in the dock automatically. I suppose that's so it's easy for you to find the application. Now the application also lives in the applications folder. Here it is. But I'm going to go ahead and launch it. There you go, it's that simple. As you can see in my purchases tab, Sketchbook Express has been added. Now I'm going to go and delete my node for Mac, so we'll go into my applications folder. Need to put my password to delete it because it's a Mac Store purchased app. Right, as you can see, it now knows that it's not here, so I can simply install that by clicking the install button. There we go, it's back. Now you can install applications that you've purchased, as well as 3 applications on any Mac that you own from the Mac App Store, which makes some apps like Aperture, which is currently on offer for £44, I think it is. Let's have a look. $44.99. Now if you have 4 or 5 Macs, you could buy this once and install it on all those Macs, making it a bit of a steal versus the old multi-user license. If you're familiar with the App Store on iPhone, iPad or iPod Touch, this should be a walk in the park, and I find it a welcome addition to OS X. Thanks for watching. Oh, and by the way, these episodes will be available as a podcast in the iTunes store, so you can take them with you on your iPhone, iPod Touch or iPad. Thanks for watching.